Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you today with a different type of video. Y'all know I am a proud mama, and so Mama Bear here. And I wanted to just share just a little bit of Miss Peanut's Art Festival and her band concert and choir concert with you all. As you can see, I have on my Empowered Women Empower Women jacket that my baby girl made me, and I love it. Oh my gosh, I wish I could stand up, but you know, I'm a little bit tired. So yes, it's been a long day. Actually, it's like it's going on 11 o'clock at night. So let me go ahead and take this jacket off, because we did just get home probably about an hour ago, and I had to run out and get some stuff from Miss Peanut's party, and I'm a little warm because I've been in that jacket for the last couple of hours. But anyway, wanted to share a couple things with you. I did not do a video of the art festival per se. I just took pictures of Miss Peanut's artwork, and then we were allowed to bring some of her artwork home. So I want to share some of that with you. Something that I have been thinking about doing this year with the family when we go on our family trip is, you all know, those who don't, Boss Lady, Boss Man, and Miss Peanut, we paint every year. We have been painting now for the last 4 years, I believe. 3 to 4 years, I can't remember. But anyway, we paint on canvas every year. We go to either a park or down by the river, and we just paint. We pick a subject or whatever, and we paint. Kind of like, you know, the paint and sip parties or things like that, where, you know, everybody kind of, well, at those things, everybody paints the same thing in their own way. We just choose whatever we want. But anyway, this year, I've been thinking about doing something that Miss Peanut did at school. And one thing that they did was, it was called a kindness rock. And so what they do is they paint a rock, and they leave the rock in a park for someone to find. And basically they paint it, they might put some sayings on it, and then if someone finds it, they are to take that rock, you know, read what it says, and then pass it on. And so I thought about doing that this year for the family, since, you know, we will be out of town. I thought about painting a couple rocks and then leaving them around the different parks or down by the river. So this year, Miss Peanut, oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's so late. But I want to get this out. She painted a rock, and it's red with blue and orange and green, and it says believe on it. And I thought this was so pretty. Now, I'm not sure if she wants to take her rock and take it to a park or not. For now, I am going to either put it in the curio or put it in the china cabinet just so that we can keep it. But I thought this was just great. And the entire, I want to say the entire school, from 1st grade through 5th grade, I want to say they all did the kindness rocks. And there were so many of them. I didn't take a picture, but I did bring hers home, so I have that. Something also that they did in art class, they every child had to choose an endangered animal, I believe. And so everyone was able to research. They had to do research. So how her school is set up, they not only do they just go to art class and just do art projects, but they also do other things like in the regular classroom. So they have to do research, they have to write papers, and then they kind of bring everything all together. So her school is about the mind, body, and soul. And so she did a paper on the snow leopard, and she created some out of clay, and then they glazed them. Really cute. So let me show you the snow leopard. So here's one sitting on top of a rock. And like I said, this is out of clay. So that's the back of it. And then there's also a little baby. And then I didn't bring the paper over because it was just too much to carry, but they created like a backdrop. And then how they displayed it was the snow leopard and the snow leopard and the little baby was sitting in front of the backdrop. So I do have a picture of that, so you're able to see that. She did some other drawings too as well. You guys know Miss Peanut, she loves Five Nights at Freddy's. So I have a picture of her drawing and painting of that. She also had to do a drawing, and she had to talk about, you know, what all she used, why she wanted to draw it, what significance it was for her. And so that particular drawing was from a cartoon that she was fond of a couple years ago called Ben 10. So I have a picture of that. Then they also had to, they did some studying on some Native American things, or Native American tribes, sorry, no offense. And they had to create masks. So I have the paper because we brought the paper home, and it was called the 5th grade mask. And basically what they studied on, I'm looking at the paper now, it says the pre-Columbian nation. So she studied Ojibwe, geography, sorry, where did they live? And it says Canada, United States, purpose, type of mask, and who wore it. And so she said they didn't actually wear masks. One interesting fact she learned about the people or the culture, the Chippewa means first man. So she did some studying on it. Let me show you. So because of what she was studying, they didn't wear masks. So she had to be creative and actually create a mask as if they did wear masks. So this is what her mask looks like. Looks like this. And I forgot exactly what this is made out of. I want to say clay, but I'm not sure. Paper mache, I'm not sure. I can't remember. She did have an oops or an owie with it. I call it owies, but someone had bumped it or something when she was, you know, in the process before painting, before that, and had broke her ear, and she was devastated, excuse me, and she was so devastated. I'm not laughing at her devastation, I'm laughing at me yawning, sorry. But anyway, so she was so devastated, but the teacher was able to go in and fix it for her, and so I was really happy because she was devastated. She came home, she was so upset, but this was her mask, and then I also have a picture of the mask. I have a few clips of the singing, a little bit of the band. I couldn't get a good clear shot of the band just because where we were sitting, they were so far away. So I zoomed in as best I could. And once I zoomed in, the quality did not look so great. But overall, it was a blessed event. It was the 1st grade through 5th grade classes who participated. They had to have tie-dye shirts. So that was the reason for Miss Peanut and I doing the tie-dye shirts. And her shirt, out of everybody who was there, she was the only one who had the stripes the way she did. So she stood out that way. She does want to do more tie-dye shirts, so we will be doing that probably this summer. But it was great to see all the kids in the tie-dye shirts. You could see the ones who bought the shirts as opposed to make the shirts. But it was still a blessed event. The kids had a great time. And yeah, you know, so I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys. Something different, you know, from time to time. I do share, you know, Miss Peanut's accomplishments and things. So please enjoy this video. And I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see everybody in a new video. Bye-bye.